What is up, everybody? Keith Mitchell here from the Outerhaven Productions, and yes, I am back. I'm here doing more content, and unfortunately, I was out for a while because of the flu I got from going to CES 2025. But really enjoyed the event, and really hope you enjoyed our coverage. Of that said, there's been a lot of news going around regarding PlayStation and a couple of moves that PlayStation has made, but apparently, this information has been pretty quiet. I don't know why. This is actually great news. But for those who don't know, we'll bring up my notepad real quick. PlayStation is about to release Spider-Man 2, Marvel Spider-Man 2 for the PC as of tomorrow. This is great news, folks, for people who wanted to play Spider-Man 2 but don't have access to a PlayStation 5 or just don't want to, or for whatever reason it is, I don't know, they just didn't get it. But they are going to get it for the PC, which brings me around to the second part of news. Remember how when PlayStation was forcing people to have access to PlayStation Network in order to get their games on PC, which I can understand why they did that, but it was basically bad news for everybody. Well, they've kind of got some common sense because they are not only not forcing you to get access to PlayStation Network to get access to Marvel Spider-Man 2, but also God of War Ragnarok, The Last of Us Part 2 remastered, and Horizon Zero Dawn remastered. You know, that right there is fantastic news. They're no longer saying, hey, you must get access to PlayStation Network to play these amazing games, which is great because the whole fiasco, the whole issue with this was there are people who wanted access to these games. They would love to play them on PC, but unfortunately, PlayStation Network is not in all regions like another service that we won't talk about because I don't want to kind of cause any kind of confusion or frustrations on this little video that I'm talking about. But for those who didn't know about this news and wanted to get Spider-Man 2 but lived in one of those regions, go get it now. It's coming out tomorrow. Now you have a zero excuse not to get it. You can get it for your PC and play Spider-Man 2 or God of War Ragnarok or The Last of Us Part 2 remastered or Horizon Zero Dawn remastered. I mean, what's with all these remastered games? But regardless, you can get it now. You can go play it now. And I think this is fantastic news because PlayStation, honestly, I didn't think that PlayStation understood that PC gamers are some of the most stubborn gamers on the face of on the planet. It's not that we're terrible people. It's just a lot of PC gamers just don't like to stand for nonsense. They just don't on both sides of the fence. On Microsoft side of the fence, on PlayStation side of the fence, they just won't take any crap. It's not because we think we're entitled. It's just because, we know that we shouldn't be getting taken advantage of. And it's good stuff for people not to have access to PlayStation Network because what do we need PlayStation Network for on PC other than for Sony to track and see metrics and then offer us cool things like suits and unlocks? I get that. That's great. But those should be optional, which they are now. So you get Spider-Man 2 tomorrow. And if you don't want to play with PlayStation Network, you just won't get access to the Spider-Man cool suits. Like this one is saying, if you you get access to the Spider-Man 2099 in the Miles Morales 2099 suit, which sounds really cool. But let's be honest, on the flip side of things, if you're gonna play Spider-Man 2 on a PC, somebody's gonna mod those suits into the game anyway. So yeah, it's actually a really good, really smart move on PlayStation's part to actually do this, and we'll have to wait and see if this will continue suit on whatever games they release for the PC. I'm hoping it is because give us a choice, give us an option. Let us be able to buy your games and play your games on the PC the way we want to. And if we are in a region that we want to take part in PlayStation Network, fantastic. But if there's people in other regions that can't get access to PlayStation Network, but they still want your game, they can still buy it. And for the people who are arguing with me about this on the PlayStation blog, your logic is completely flawed. These games were not made with the PC in mind. They were made with the PlayStation 5 in mind. And there's not a huge difference between the PlayStation 5 and the PC when we get down to the nuts and bolts of things. Yeah, it does take a little bit of effort for them to port the game over to the PC, but obviously, if it was a huge endeavor, they would not be doing it. So yes, they're bringing these games over to the PC because they did a great They had a great run on PlayStation. Now they want to bring them over to the PC and have an even better run and make even more money on the PC because they know people on PC will buy these games. People will buy Spider-Man 2. People have been asking for Spider-Man 2 in the PC ever since it got released for the PlayStation 5. People will play God of War Ragnarok on the PC. They're doing it right now. I think this game had one of the best launches on Steam. Correct me if I'm wrong. And more PlayStation 5 games on the PC is great. Trust me. Whenever they release Gran Turismo on the PC, it's just gonna be a massive hit because PC gamers love the racing simulators. Trust me, with our steering wheels and our pedals and our $100 million outfits and racing gear, and all that cool stuff. We love all that cool stuff. So trust me, when that comes out for PC, that game is going to do amazingly. But regardless, it's good to see the PlayStation finally wised up. I was saying that they should have done this for months, and I'm glad to see they've done it. Not that I'm taking any credit that they did it. I'm just happy to see that they came to their common sense. But yeah, go buy Spider-Man 2 tomorrow for PC and play it and enjoy it and get ready for those mods. And if you want to come to this video and you want to start a console war between PlayStation and PC, I'm going to tell you right now, I'm going to just delete that comment. I don't have time for that. Nobody has time for that. We don't have time for any nonsense anymore, okay? But if you enjoyed the video, do me a favor, leave a comment below, maybe subscribe to our channel. That way you can tell YouTube that you really love our content and that they should send it out to more people. Trust me, you like our content, you really do. And we got a lot more content coming down our pipeline. That said, thanks for watching the video and go play some games and have some fun. Take care.